We'll do the first rep, then the second rep, then we'll end with the authentic in the dice. This is the third loaded dice of the show, and we are down to just 9 loaded dice, Steve. It does take a little bit to sell, but once this gets moving, this falls off the shelves right away.
True that.
What do we have here? Ooh. We got ourselves another win for Darcy, one of the best receivers in the 2000s. It is Chad Johnson on the Bengal replica, former Pro Bowl receiver, consistently over 1,000 yards receiving. Nice hit, Darcy. That's how we do it on the Chad Johnson. I take Cincy weapons over Bills any day, says Mike. I agree. That's true. I think Diggs is great. One thing about Joe Burrow, I do think that he has better weapons than Josh Allen and Patrick Mahomes. But he has capitalized. You got to have the weapons. You also got to deliver. 6-time Pro Bowler for Chad Johnson. Led the league in receiving yards in 2006. Blake says jealous. Nancy's already in the minis. Oh, snap, says Darcy. Chad Johnson. Nice looking helmet. Very basic autograph like most receivers, Steven. They're very quick at it. You can tell they're the fastest guys on the field because they're fast in the autograph game, too.
True.
So nice hit, Darcy. Darcy getting some heat. That's my dream helmet right there, says Blake. If you're a big fan of Chad Johnson, Blake, I can tell you we have him in our series all the time. Consistently in our series. Underrated, says Mike. Probably talking about Chad Johnson. Guy was really good. He will be a Hall of Fame receiver. He's not yet in the Hall of Fame, Steven, but more than 11,000 receiving yards, 67 receiving touchdowns. I think it'll take a while, but this guy will get in the Hall of Fame one day.
Yeah.
11,000 plus yards is a lot of receiving yards. I mean, a guy that was phenomenal. He should get in the Hall of Fame. We'll see if that happens. Get me a Bills helmet, Blake, says Darcy. She might be willing to trade. We got some Bills helmets. If you guys like Bill helmets, loaded dice of the series for you. Not only do we have Josh Allen, we've got his number 1 receiver, Stefon Diggs. What was up with Diggs yelling at Josh Allen on the sideline?
I don't know.
He was not happy, wanted the ball more. And then in the postgame interview said, you expect me to be happy to lose? And to be honest with you, yeah, he's got a point. Trade 2 coming up. What could we have? Put him in a phone booth with 2 cornerbacks, and he'd still catch it, says Austin. Agreed? Agreed. What's next here in our second replica helmet? The reps have been phenomenal, Steven. They've all been so good in this loaded dice series. What do we have next? Got another good one? We actually have not had this man in the break room in a while. I believe this is the first African-American quarterback to win the Super Bowl. Not only did he win the Super Bowl, he got the Super Bowl MVP. Doug Williams, Washington football team, flash replica. That's the NFC East, and that is Russell P. What's up, Russell? Nice hit on Doug Williams. Okay. Little historic hits. Believe it or not, Steven, back in the day, there was thoughts that the African-American quarterback, the black quarterbacks, were not smart enough to lead you, were not smart enough to win games.
Silly.
Doug Williams helped dispel that myth and led Washington to a Super Bowl championship.
Nice.
So nice hit, Russell, on Doug Williams. Congrats on the Doug Williams, says Darcy. Nice, says Russ. And Bob's got a Stefon Diggs Bills Flash Authentic he could trade. Okay. Blake saying if I get one, I'll let you know, Darcy. Here's the link to our Ultimate Autograph Discord, guys. We do have a buy-sell trade section where you guys can trade amongst yourselves. It is a great community to chat sports and sell sports memorabilia. So good hit, Russell, on the Doug Williams. Authentic portion coming up, Steven. We have a 60% chance at a headliner. Odds are pretty good, aren't they?
Yes, they are.
Odds are pretty good. Jeff says, give me the Josh Allen. David says, how about our Justin Jefferson? The possibilities. Stefon Diggs also could be yours, Jeff. A lot of good headliners in the loaded dice. What could we have here? I mean, Thurman Thomas came out earlier. That wasn't even a photo headliner. So you never know. You never know what we might have here. Loaded dice number 3. We got ourselves. How about this? How about this? Speaking of Bills, it is Stefon Diggs on the Bills Authentic. Jeff B, congrats on Stefon Diggs. Holy cow, this guy led the league in receiving yards and catches in 2020. Top 5 in the NFL this season in yards again. That is Jeff with the Stefon Diggs Lunar Authentic. Very clean. Sweet, says Jeff. That's legit right there. Stefon Diggs. Let's go. Good hit, Jeff. OMG, congrats, says Darcy. Congrats indeed. Beautiful Lunar Authentic. The Bills Lunar is clean.
It is.
I'm not sure where Colin has that on his Lunar rankings, but off the top of my head, Steven, has to be top 5. I love it. Brianna says, awesome. Awesome hit, Mr. Diggs.